the streets, gang. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother. If you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Break the chain that left you scarred.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, rep. 11. On, it's on. 13, loop. Sink right. Still.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hey, run. Hunt.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Take right open.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, tomato.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You could see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. 11. Here we go, son.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Rip, 23. Hey, 11.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Safe right. Eleven.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready. Fred on red. Hey, Soko.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Brian Thomas, touchdown Jacksonville. His 12th touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. that drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ron!
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and
Let's
10
go.
at the 48-yard line.
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Ball
second
on
and
the
3.
40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
11, 11. Hey, Ginger, touch! 11, Agate. 11, 11. Go, go. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go.
Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, Jupiter, 30 left.
Now here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jaguars.
Hey, lock, sink right. Hey, tomato. Touch.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Turn, this is hot. Sink right. Hey, kill. Sink right, open. Go. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. 13, Lou.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Easy.
Tootin. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. And Nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many.
Check smash. Check smash.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Rattler.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up. Panther 11. Viking 18.
Throwing now from the gun. He finds Goodwin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's a design run for Murray.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
Remember, they just need to get to the 3 for a first down, but this is 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Sink right. 11, 11. 11, 11.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On red. Son. Hey, kill. Go. Hey, kill. Silver.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Tomato. Go.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready, break. Set. Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. It covers 51 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, set.
A chance here to draw level before the break.
Hey, check that.
It's first and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Cardinals. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hut. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Think right open.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Soko, hut. Go, let's go.
Lawrence. He's got back to the rookie wideout from Georgia. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Hut. Sink right. Hey, kill. Silver.
Lawrence now. Got a man. Good job coming back to the ball on the completion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On red. This is hut. Go. 11.
Lawrence now on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. It's going to be third. They need one.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
13, Luke. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break. Big Lion. Here we go. Shot.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
60 by.
Again, it's Benson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready. Hey, keep go.
He'll go again with Benson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Now off the boot, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Brings up third.
Josh Hines-Allen getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Warriors 70, 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Sink right open. Hey, Lions.
Now Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Oh, the ball's out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack. And now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Let's go. Steady.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
2nd and inches.
Ready.
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, coach. Here we go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Hey. Darn, this is hot. 30 left.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Sink right. 30 left.
Lawrence. That is caught at the 3. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Tomato, tomato. Cut.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, go.
They'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, center. Duck. Heavy. Hey, kill. 11.
A first down throw for Lawrence. His throw left side is complete. He's to the 15. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready.
They'll run. Here's Benson. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
All right, let's go. Son, it's a hunt. Hey, I'm gun. Sink right. Go. 30 left. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
11, Agate. Go. Take right open. Silver.
On second down, Lawrence again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey, chill. Hey, Ginger. Go, let's go. 11, Agate.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Third and goal. Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
These are 24. Hey, Soko, it's a hot. Go. Hey, I'm gun. 11. 13, Lou. Sink right.
In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Lawrence. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Gibson now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
23. Hey, Tomatoes. Go. Dirty left. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. First and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, easy. Ralph, turn. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Lawrence. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
11, Agate. Sink right.
In motion comes Thomas. Now here's Lawrence. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Field goal's not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal.
Go. Go. Dirty left. Hey, smash. Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence. And that is caught on fourth and goal. They've got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, like, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready, break. Down.
On the handoff, this is Benson. Big hole to the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, son. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Sink right open. Go. Let's go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Go, go. Sink right. Go, go.
Lawrence now on second down. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Sink right open, open.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Go, go, let's go. 13.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Lawrence now. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready up. Come on. Set.
On first and 10, here's Benson. He's got room at the 30. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Check out. Street. Go.
A give. Here's Benson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Let's go now.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This one all but over. Here's third down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Benson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Duke. Hey, go. 30 left. This is hot. Sink right. Sink right.
They'll drop to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Now gives up the middle, it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.